I got that head nod that make you your neck. But I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
You're now rocking with the best. Busta Rhymes coming through from the footmost squad. Boy Scouts who I be. Straight to your door. We coming straight to your door. Bringing all you ruckus to all you rap. Break it down like this.
Which, throw my flow. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Throw them type right out my window. Blast you with a direct.
We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the New York Giants. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. Taking it about the 1. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
At their own 16-yard line.
Now a quick throw as they get it to Ayuk outside. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Will go to the 28-yard line. Give him 4 yards as he does it himself, and it's a first down.
I do know that owners, when they watch their quarterbacks run with the football, they usually hold their breath because that's the franchise. But when you're getting that kind of a gain, hard to argue against calling it.
Shotgun now with Purdy. And his throw is incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Here's 2nd and 10. Purdy now to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 18 yards, first down Niners.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Play action. Now Purdy. Pass is caught by Rondale Robinson. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
Purdy will look to throw again here. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
Get set, get set.
Here's Purdy. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
Yeah, and on third down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6.
For the 49ers field goal. A 35-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. To throw is Dart. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll make it second down.
One down, only about 500 more to go this season. He would certainly welcome most of his passes this year going as well as that. Now that the first one is over, time to settle into a groove and begin the long journey towards Week 18 and hopefully the playoffs.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
Trap 60, trap 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Dart. He'll get this into the hands of the wideout from LSU. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46.
Cougar 19, 19 tight, 19, come 19, come 19.
To throw now, Dart. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Intended for number 11, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Set. 70 Rangers, 70 Timberwolves, 18 Raptors, 18 Raptors.
Here's Dart. open man. That's Malik Neighbors. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 26. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Track him 60. Cowboy 80. 18, Pioneers.
Throwing his dart. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Second and 10.
Go! 70 Lions. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Throwing again is Dart. Rolling to his right. And down inside the 15 he goes. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
19, Chuck Warrior, 17. Mustang 19, 7 Pirate, 7 Pirate. Check go.
Now Dart. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
60 Eagle. 19 tight. 19, trap 60, traps, cup 19, cup 19. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go.
Throwing, Dart. And he's wrapped up. Taken down, back at the 25. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolf. Track at 60. 18 Rattler.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the Niners are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. This is 2nd and 8. Purdy going to give it to Garindo. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. Seemed like they picked an excellent time there, Charles, to go with the draw play.
They certainly did. Caught him a little over-eager trying to get into the backfield and get to the quarterback. They used their speed and their aggressiveness against them, didn't they?
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. As I'm looking at you, and understandably your mouth is wide open in disbelief, what were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. And that flag accepted.
To kick off for New York.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, first and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Purdy going to get it to Pierce all on the RPO. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up second down. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 3. In motion comes the tight end left. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Purdy. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third. Five in the secondary now for the Giants here on third. Back to throw, Purdy. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now we get to see the punter, Corliss Waitman. On the punt, 7-yard return, and it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Here we go. 70 range.
They'll look to throw here. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down.
Here we go. Set. Hey, Cougar 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
From the gun, Dart. Being chased out left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
60 Eagles, 60, Dragon 60.
They'll throw again. Dart. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Go street. 19 tight. 19 tight.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Fielded just inside the 20. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Niners are going offense. 1st and 10.
Their own 30-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
They'll try the middle with Garindo. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Second and 3, and they trail 7-3, but getting close to changing that. And this defense hoping to limit them to a field goal to preserve the lead. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Throwing here, Purdy. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Abdul Carter drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Here's Corliss Waitman now. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
2 minutes to play in this first half, 7-3, our score. They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Out of the gun, here's Dart. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Giants. Malik Neighbors, 85 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Good throw there. And I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The first carry here for Jordan James. And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this out past the 10. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Purdy tosses out wide, complete. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Quick throw completed by Purdy. The 49ers now are going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
James. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Purdy now to throw. That is caught. Downfield is Pearsall. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And they will remain 2 scores down as the difference holds at 11.
I don't care who you are. 60 yards is a very ambitious attempt. Hard to make even in practice in the best of conditions. And now, worst of all, you give the other guys the ball to start their drive at midfield.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll throw now on the final play. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. See if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this. to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
At the 27-yard line.
To throw is Dart. There's a short one caught by Johnson. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Throwing from the gun here, Dart. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
19, come 19, come 19. Track 60.
Dart. Rolling to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go.
To throw now, Dart. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Set. Cougar 19. Buffalo 18.
Here's Dart once more. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Second down and 4.
6-yard pickup.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
At the Niners' 36-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Here's Dart. He's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Hey, they made no bones about it. They wanted to throw this rookie right into the fire, see what he could do. He shows what he can do there.
And you have to really put the time and effort in, because playing a receiver in the NFL is a difficult task. And for a rookie, all that you have to learn to get on the same page with your quarterback, that's excellent coaching, and how about how he's picked things up.
A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Giants are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Left side, he's got Robinson. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Purdy now to throw off the play action. This one caught by Kittle. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 36. Ayuk going to go in motion right. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Play action, now Purdy. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal. Here's Guendo on 1st down. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Here's Purdy. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Quick throw there is incomplete.
This has kind of been the story all night long, hasn't it? An inability to really get much done on 3rd downs, and it's costing them.
So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal. Oh, he left this one out to the right. That's a bad miss. No good. and the deficit will stay at 3 scores. So 1st and goal quickly turns into 4th and goal, and then 4th and goal turns into no points whatsoever.
That's a very disappointing sequence of events right there. And I, for one, would not want to be the kicker as to run over to his head coach and explain that one.
60 Bobcats, Warriors 70.
Now Dart. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Throwing, Dart. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 19 Lions.
Throwing his Dart. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
Moody good with the extra point, and it makes the score 21-10.
49ers 10.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Let's go now. Panther 60, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Pioneers.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Trap 60, trap 60. Come on, set. 60 Eagles, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick 6. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Dragon 60.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Johnson. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Giants are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Gano for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Makes the score Giants 28, 49ers 10.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Just shy of 40, right around the 39, so solid starting field position.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. Loose inside the 30. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. 44 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries in the ballgame.
First down, 49ers.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
18, watch out. 21.
They run with McCaffrey on the option. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Here's 2nd and 7.
Outside. 18.
Back to throw, Purdy. James has got it, complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Purdy. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Brock Purdy scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Niners have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Well, they needed 3 scores to have any chance. There's the first of the 3 as they get into the end zone.
Yeah, Brandon, I think that our guys at Next Gen Stats in charge of the win probability are probably saying your chances still aren't great. But now, you still got more than 3 minutes to go. You got to focus on the task at hand, which is going to be getting the football back as quickly as possible.
Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And incomplete on the deep ball. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Let's go. 19, let's take 19. Take over.
Out of the gun, here's Dart. Looking left sideline, it's complete. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there. Now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Giants have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Gano the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
49ers 17.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. I couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And the good kick pays off as he's only able to get this out past the 10-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you try not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. A 3-score game here late. You could probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap.
Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. this spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Bronco. Panther 11. Panther 11.
From the gun, Dart. That one taken in by Neighbors. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll drop the throw. A throw right side caught by Neighbors. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
To throw is Dart. Buying time to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Targets the sideline. He'll complete this pass to Johnson. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Dart. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches.
Ready? 70 Timberwolf. 18 Pioneer.
To throw now, Dart. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the 49ers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And he'll find some room to get this out to about the 14. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3rd and 12. Now Purdy. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice 1st down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execute.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Connects with Kittle underneath. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the 1st. Give him 9 on the carry, but it's not enough. And it'll be 4th down. Purdy with one final shot here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Well, partner, tonight was a great way to kick the season off. That, before the game, probably as much pomp and circumstance to start a season as I can ever remember. And this is just game 1 of many to come sitting next to you. Really looking forward to it.
As am I. Great to be back in booth with you for another season. Great to get this year underway. You and I both know interesting is going to be the word. An extra week now as part of that newer 17-game season. What a fun opener tonight. We know the better games are still on their way, but I'm glad that we got started.
So for the Giants, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week as they will take on the Washington Commanders. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, hugging, they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos.